also burn.
Welcome back. This is your girl Alicia, JazzySweetzNTreatz, and I am back with another episode of Pressure. And we are doing the absolutely fucking possible. Okay, this is something that you thought could not be done. All my seafood lovers, stand up. If you are tired of standing in that line and fiery crab, waiting on your latest and your greatest favorites, little whatnots, and my little right quick fixing, I'm gonna show y'all how to get it popping. And our air fryer, of course. So what we have today is we have our crab boil, Old Bay, crushed red peppers, onion powder, and parsley flakes. We might use a little garlic powder, I don't know. So first things first, we're gonna poke holes into our potatoes because some people, they like to either boil them or microwave them to steam them first. But I feel if you just get those holes poked in, the air will go through. So as you can see, I'm gonna make my holes like this, and then I'm gonna turn it. We basically making holes all the way around it, okay? Just so it can breathe. I feel like the more holes, the better too. But however you wanna do it, just make sure you have your cutting board and away from your hands. And that's just so the seasoning can soak down in there really good. But I'm gonna show y'all how to master this shit, don't worry. So after we poke our holes, our next step would be to foil our pan. So let's just do our holes real quick and I'm gonna show you. All right, and that is done. So I took the liberty of slicing my corn. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's much easier if you slice it while it's frozen, to me, okay? So, and I have my shrimp, and I have my sliced sausage. And the next step, like I said, we were gonna foil our pan. The next step, I'm gonna get us a good bit, about that much. But the trick is to layer it because it's like you're almost making your own personal aluminum pan. So I'm gonna do about 3 layers and I'm gonna show you how to lace this bad boy. So, now, this is what you want. You want your sides to be as in almost like a bowl form. You done made your own aluminum bowl. And this is, you're gonna just fold that up. We're gonna get to that. So we're gonna lace and layer our pan. And the trick to this is heavy duty foil. That's very important. Do not skip that step. So, as I stated, I've already sliced and cleaned our corn. Sausage has been sliced and cleaned and rinsed, as well as our shrimp. So, first thing first, I'm gonna take this out. Because of the dish that we're doing, I like to preheat the air fryer, all right? So, it's gonna preheat, it's just gonna roll for those couple of minutes, and it's just gonna be getting hot. While that's getting hot, I'm just gonna do my little placement. I'm gonna just place my stuff in here. Different places. And again, you may or may not use everything that you have. You do not want to overcrowd it because you want your stuff cooked evenly. So this will probably be more than enough for 2 servings, but I'm gonna just do 1. I have my sausage and shrimp and corn. No, I mean corn and sausage and potatoes. And I'm just gonna strategically place my shrimp in different places. Once that stops, we'll be good to go. It's gonna be good and hot. I'm not an overcrowder. I like to have room to breathe. That is very important. And then we'll go into the seasoning part, pressure.
Hey, it's your girl 40 Bars. Y'all know anytime I'm in Baton Rouge or anywhere for that matter, and I want to get fly and be comfy at the same time, keep this drip and all that, y'all know, I got Real Life clothing on my back. Y'all make sure y'all follow them. Fuck with them. Bars.
Okay, so as I stated, we're just strategically placing things in our boil the way we want it to go. I just added a couple of more pieces of shrimp, and now we're at our seasoning phase. So you're gonna season to your liking, of course. And again, I have some crab oil here, and I am heavy with the seasonings. Y'all know I let the Lord tell me when to stop. And I like a spicy boil. So I get it worked in real good. But I also shake it up a little bit. Make sure it's at the top and the bottom. Okay? That's very important. Get it real lathered up. Just some crushed red peppers in there. Make sure you're getting that all the way through, ladies and gentlemen. A little onion powder. All right. Definitely gotta have some. Ooh, that onion powder smells so good. Paired with that crab boil. So that is our boil. And I'm probably gonna add some more seasoning halfway through. That's why Old Bay is gonna come in there. But let me show you something. So you see how you got your corners? Make sure your corners are locked and loaded, because again, this is our pan, okay? So we're gonna go ahead on and get that butter in there. And I like to slice my butter up to make sure it's in different places, but I'm gonna tell y'all the real trick. I also add margarine, okay? So we're gonna use this whole stick of butter, and we're gonna use a little bit of margarine. And I sliced it because I want to place it, again, strategically in different places so that it is all the way through, buttery all the way through. And if you have to move your stuff around, just do what you gotta do and put it back the way you need to. But you need to make sure each corner has butter. Each corner needs butter in it. Okay? And see how I got that so far? All right. And we're gonna go ahead on and add our margarine. Set this to the side. And let's add our margarine here. All right. And we're just gonna sit that on top. I like to sit the margarine in the middle so it could just float all the way through. And all those flavors together is just gonna combine. And again, like I said, once it's halfway through, and you can see that seasoning soaking down in there, we're gonna add that Old Bay. Okay? Looks like we need a little more crab oil here though. So you want to be able to see your seasoning and your spice all the way around. Okay, and we're going to use our shrimp function, okay? So, you want to get ready to load this bad boy. Get our corners up. Get our tray. Place in your preheated tray. Make sure your corners are flipped down. So that way, you're going to just peel your first layer down. Close that bad boy up. But you can also leave a space like in the middle where you put your butter at in the center so that it can seep down in there really good. And you got your potatoes on the outskirts, so you make sure you get your outskirts really, really tight so that that steam could cook them bad boys real good. So I think we got enough season. And again, we are using our shrimp feed function. I passed it up, hold up. All right, so we're gonna stop it at our 10-minute mark, but our shrimp function is only like 20 minutes, but I feel like it's gonna need an extra 5 minutes, so we'll run it back after it's complete. But I'll see y'all in 10 minutes. Pressure.
You know what I got on? Got that Veil Life get on. If you don't have that Veil Life get on and you're not on life, you're dead out here. Wake up. Don't sleep, you're fresh. Veil Life just a comedy goon. Don't be foolish.
All right. We have made it to our 10-minute mark, and as again, like I stated, I wanted to stop and check out how it's going. All right, so it's looking good. And again, like I stated, ooh, that looks good. We are definitely going to add a couple more minutes to this because we want to make sure it's good. Like I said, our shrimp function is only 20 minutes. So we want to be sure that we get it. And y'all be careful when y'all unwrapping and rewrapping. Okay? Because it's really hot. So we want to make sure that we get it all the way through there. And as you can see, it's all the way covered. I only have like little holes on the sides just so it can breathe, okay? So, let me make sure I got some breathing room. All right, so we're gonna pop this back in. And like I said, this was the 10-minute mark, but we're gonna add another 5 to 7 minutes, okay? Whatever you feel like works for you, 5 to 7 minutes. But we're gonna pop this back in and we are gonna come back with this pressure.
Talk shows, podcasts, live event coverage. TheAntidote.com has a little something for everybody. You don't have time to come out to an event, you don't have time to set up an interview, that's fine. We just ask that you support us on our journey as we support those around us. Simply follow, share, like, subscribe, and you can help us go further in our efforts to bring businesses, artists, entertainers, etc. further on their journey. Tap in with us over at The Antidote. Support who supports you. It's a movement.
All right, so we are just waiting on the confirmation from the air fryer to let us know that it is ready to rock and roll. I got so much faith in this dish. Okay. And bingo, we got action. Baby, I don't even want to show you from the inside of this fryer. I want to show you guys from here. Look at here, look at here. Fourth quarter. I'm gonna just peel this back and show y'all something. Look at this. Look at that. Presto. I'm gonna get a little fork real quick, guys. Show y'all a little something. Now your potatoes have to be fork tender. Look at this. Okay. And if they aren't fork tender where they come apart like that, just go ahead on and pop it back into your air fryer. But I just want to saturate everything in that good seasoned butter. Oh, my mouth is just watering. Lord have mercy. I'm just sauteing everything. Yeah, look at this pressure. Now this is a seafood boil, shrimp boil, in the air fryer. You can't miss. So, I was staring at them sausages. I gotta try something to let y'all know what it's hitting for. Y'all see them potatoes tender because I just cut it with a fork. And you see the corn is fully cooked. And look how pretty them shrimp are. And that seasoned all the way through there. So, let's give it a try. Not too spicy. Buttery. Pressure.